Good morning, everyone. Bill and Carrie with KB Tricks.
Good morning.
Where are we at, hon? What are we doing?
We are on the Disney Wonder. It is our last day at sea, and we are about ready to do the Art of the Theme Show tour.
So the Art of the Theme Show tours, we meet at a location, and they give us this nice tour, giving us some background and information about the ship.
It's all at on-stage tours. We're not going to go any backstage places. We're just at the Kids Club level. Now this deck is a little bit smaller than all the other decks because we want the kids to feel like it's their space. When they come here, they feel big, they take up space, and this is their area. So if we see any children, we're going to be like, go right ahead, this is your place.
There's Funzy. Hey! We're on deck 5, and we just learned a little bit about being on deck 5, how it's shorter because it's the kid club, and so we want kids to feel like it's their space. Going in the atrium, a little busy up here because they got a Spider-Man meet and greet. We're going to go past that.
Everything is water style based. And over there is where we're going to have bingo next. Who's coming to bingo? It's really fun. We don't just call on numbers. We have dances, we have songs, we have terrible, terrible jokes. It's a really good time. I'll be there. I'll see you for a little while. Now over there we do family bingo and we do family events during the day. We have karaoke.
How is the Art of the Theme Ship tour?
I always enjoy it. I mean, we've done it on every ship, and you always learn something new.
Yeah, it all depends on the tour guide because the tour guides will give you different information.
Yes.
So they're never the same.
No.
But very fascinating. You should try to do it if you get an opportunity. They're often on sea days, right?
Yes.
Up on deck 10 forward, this is Wild World of Sports again. I was going to come up here to get a shot, but this is closed. I wonder if it's because it's too windy off the front of the ship. They didn't want anyone blowing off. But while we're over here, I want to show you this. Down here, again, this is forward, and this is the port side, or left side. Down there, this is part of the bridge, and they can stand over here and they can control some of the thrusters, and there's like little glass windows right there. They can look down to see how close they are to port or a ship, whatever the case is. Still up on deck 10, this time looking down the adults only area on deck 9, and you can look at the water here in the pool. Sometimes you can tell how much turbulence, I guess you could say, we're getting when we're on the ocean by how much the water is in the pools. Look at that, like a little tidal wave thing going on. Whee! That'd be fun to swim in right now. We're going to take the elevator down to deck 3. We have a tasting, but this is Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. The entrance is on the port side of the ship on deck 10. We've talked about this in another video, but you can, if you're on deck 9, you follow the one lone staircase that has these diamonds and jewels, and that leads up to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. So you can get dressed as a princess or a pirate or a prince.
Or a captain.
Or a captain, Minnie or Mickey.
Yes.
While we're waiting for the elevator, where are we off to?
We are off to Cadillac Lounge. We have a wine tasting now.
Okay, what are we going to taste?
Wine.
Wine. I don't want to go.
No, not that type of wine.
Oh, I definitely want to go.
So, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna have a challenge for you. It's gonna be a blind tasting. I don't know if you ever did something like that before. Not really? Or maybe you heard about Master Sommelier exam. You heard about that one? They say it's the hardest exam in the world. You know why is that? Well, actually the hardest part is the blind tasting. It looks exactly like this. So they will give them a glass of wine, then they ask them, what is the wine, where is it from, what is the grape variety, the year of the harvest, all of this thing, yeah? So, and if you don't know it, well, you fail. So, this, you know. Tricky part is, the only way to prepare for it is to drink a lot of wine. So I hope you've been preparing. You can tell your kids here, you need to study tonight.
We just walked out of our wine tasting at the Cadillac Lounge. Next door at Azure, they're having bingo. Someone just won a bingo.
And what are those lucky numbers?
And we're stumbling as we go. Okay, whatever. We just left our wine tasting.
We just left our wine tasting. And what better thing to do after drinking a bunch of wine is to go play trivia.
Yeah.
With children.
It'll be lots of fun.
It's family trivia.
Watch Bill, drop.
I'm gonna have to stick some duct tape over Bill's mouth so he behaves, basically.
Hey kids, you want to learn some 4-letter words? Long story short, how was the wine tasting?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time. Learned
Yeah.
a lot. Drank wine.
We're gonna do a breakout video about our wine tasting. You can watch that with the link above when it's available. But for now, where are we headed?
We are going to head upstairs to the D Lounge. We're going to play some Disney theme park trivia.
Oh yeah, that's right. We already talked about that. Bill's been drinking. I've been drinking drinks. We're actually outside of the side entrance to the D Lounge, and here they have some artwork. You can actually purchase copies on the ship. Into the D Lounge we go. This is where they do a lot of trivia or other activities, like they did a drawing thing before this.
We have some theme park trivia.
It's Chippendale. Hi guys. Hi Dale.
On a little walk to work off all those acorns.
Yeah, it was fun. We just ran into Chippendale. Do you know what difference? You know, you can tell the difference between the two.
Their nose.
Their nose. Chip is black nose, and Dale has a red nose. And you can tell by the teeth, because Chip has straight teeth and Dale has a gap. We just got out of
Disney theme park trivia.
How We Do,
We did 18 out of 25.
and the winner was
21.
blue to us, but we were close.
We were close.
Okay, where we headed?
We are headed to lunch.
Walking to Cabanas, see what they have today. We have some chicken nuggets and fries at the front, vegetable lasagna. I think there was some sort of fish, some more fish, breads, rice, pasta, some more fish, short ribs and fries, more bread. Got some meats. Yeah, so got some seafood, crab legs, shrimp, mussels. I got some remade salads and charcuterie type items. They actually have a bunch of stuff I did not get video of, but like this is a braised pork right here, or braised beef, pork schnitzel. This sounds interesting. It's sole wrapped around crawfish tails, and they got the seafood, so crab legs, shrimp, and mussels. We are seated at the back of the ship of Cabanas, and off in the distance there you can see Mexico as we continue north to Ensenada for tomorrow. One thing they rotate on is, although a special day right now, it's the Indian Quarter, and over here you can definitely smell the curry. They got a different menu that they'll do over here. They got lamb curry and like veggie type stuff as well. We had a nice lunch at Cabanas.
Yup.
And you did not have to eat at Cabanas for lunch. You have so many options.
Yep.
Where else could people go?
You could go down to Triton's and do a sit-down lunch.
Yep, and you can take your sweet time down there.
Yep, or you could, of course, then there's all the food around the pool decks. So
Oh,
the
there-
shawarma, the burgers, the
Days of
pizzas.
Delights.
Yep.
Yep, exactly.
There are plenty of food options, but Bill has felt that he has not gotten his fill of shrimp yet, so we had to go to Cabanas.
I had to destroy the shrimp.
He ate the whole trough, and then he asked for some more.
I didn't ask, I just took. I said to Carrie, there's two things I'm going to get my mileage out of on this trip. Seafood and eggs.
Yes.
Because prices are just stupid now.
Yeah.
So,
I was saying this morning, though, I think when we get home, I think I'm going to try my hand at baking some eggs Benedict, because I get really sad. We have it like every morning for breakfast, and then you get completely cut off.
Now let's go, we're going to just take a
We're
little
going to
walk around.
work off some calories.
Let's walk around the deck 4, the walking deck.
track.
So a lot of the walking deck is open, but we're in the front of the ship now, which is covered. And this is also where a lot of spare life jackets are if you don't have the time to go to your room, or like your room's on the other side if there's an emergency. And this is a pretty easy walk. It's pretty level. There's like a ramp here, but it's not like when we were on the Wish, where all of a sudden you came to a dead stop, or you had to go up 2 flights to continue the walking deck. It's all on one level. We're up in the forward here. This is where you can see some of the mechanisms that they use to raise and lower the anchors, and they're just doing some maintenance type stuff around here right now. Really kind of cool to see. And you can see there's not a lot of space here between us and the bow of the ship. The bow of the ship is just right back there. Something else about these walking decks is if you're a castaway and you can't dock for some reason. Like we've had that before where they'll make 3 attempts, and if they don't make it on 3rd attempt, they don't go in. But like, let's say that's that case where you go to castaway, you can't get in. They do have a 5K on the island. If they can't dock for you to do the 5K, they'll still do the 5K for castaway on this deck. And so you kind of go at your own pace and make the laps equal 5K, which I'm not really sure how many laps that is offhand. We're back in the Crown and Fin pub. We're getting ready for some Disney trivia again. But first we had to get ourselves some
Drinks of the day.
drinks of the day. What are these?
These are Calm Voyages.
Calm Voyages. And what's in a Calm Voyage?
Pog juice.
That's all that matters.
It's all that matters.
All that matters is Pog juice. Okay.
Yep.
How we do it, Ultimate Jimmy Trivia?
17.
Out of?
I'm not sure.
I think it was out of 30.
Okay.
And how did we fare?
I was gonna say the winning team had 22. We took 2nd place.
We took 2nd place with 17.
Yes.
Close.
Close, but not quite.
We're heading back into Azure early because we're going to have bingo here in a little bit, but we want to make sure we get here early so we can get a decent seat because bingo tends to fill up. What do you think, hon? Is today our chance that we're actually going to win bingo?
We can always hope.
We can always hope.
Yep.
This is the $10,000 jackpot thing.
Yes.
So we know there's going to be a big crowd because this is the highest percentage or
Yeah.
highest amount that you can win.
Yep.
Typically.
Yep.
And so you can see here's the prices to play. They say that the best price is the family pack where you get 2 packs of 24 cards and 2 paper packs for $60. But of course, you can buy whatever pack you want. I'm glad I jumped up and got the bingo cards when I did because here's the line to buy cards and we are going out the door. Again, this is a very popular game to play with $10,000 up on the line and possibly to pay for your next Disney trip or 2 or 3 depending on how thrifty you are.
I am absolutely shooketh by the amount of folks we have here today in Azure. And as I said earlier, the more people we have in the venue, the bigger the cash payouts are going to be. How are we feeling, everyone?
This is insane. This room is overflowing. I don't think I've seen this before. They're all on the floor. They bring on the stools from the Crown and Fin. This is a full house for bingo.
Bingo's going! Bingo's going! Where's the bingo? It's out of here!
Got close. I had one left on the line.
And 1, 2, 3, let's do it! And what are those lucky numbers?
67543.
67543 is another good small X game of bingo. We are playing the Crazy T game of bingo. If you don't know what a Crazy T looks like, I'm gonna show you.
I was one away. I just needed N39. They call 42. And someone called bingo on that, so I didn't even get to stand up.
I have a plot twist. Everyone say plot twist. If you claim a full house with 46 numbers or less, you will go home today with $10,000.
How'd bingo go?
We lost. We did not win.
Oh, don't say you lost. You were very close.
Okay, on the last round I was 1 number away.
One
but
number. That's
If only,
closest
they had
we've
called
got.
if only they called B15.
Yeah, well, close only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
Right.
Going to go up to our room via midship. They got some live performers in the atrium this afternoon or evening. And here we go. Boom. It's a little after 6. To 6 o'clock, you can go to the show in the Walt Disney Theater, or you're eating dinner, one or the other. It used to be, Cabanas used to be open as another option for meals, but the Cabanas is not open for dining for dinner anymore. So our dining rotation doesn't start until 8:15. We could go see Frozen, but we just saw Frozen on the last cruise, so we're gonna go hang out at the adults pool, and we pretty much have deck 9 and 10 all to ourselves.
So there aren't really any people out here right now.
Like literally just a handful of kids and families are up here. Oh boy, I'm so excited to see how empty the adults pool area is. Of course, it could be crowded, who knows. So here you go. If you're not at dinner or at the show, the adults only area is virtually empty, except for maybe 2 couples. What a beautiful evening here at the adults only pool. I mean, look at this. This is great. It's a little on the windy side. Temperature is 60 something, which is okay for me, except for when it gets windy. But you can see the boat rocking over the main pool there. It's really
It's a rocket.
it's a rocking. Oh, whoa! There's excellent. We're just here. We're enjoying some drinks. Beautiful night. Yeah, this is wonderful. It's good. It's fun to be an adult and you can do whatever you want.
Right, kids?
Right, kids? As soon as we're done paying our taxes and going to work,
Yeah.
they can do whatever we want. If you don't want to go to the dining room, you can still get food at Boiler's Bites, which is at midship across from the splash pad. Where are we off to, hon?
We are off to Triton's for dinner.
Trident, yay!
Yes.
This is one of your favorite menus?
It is my favorite menu because I get Grand Marnier souffle for dessert.
Ooh. Can you get 2?
I could. I don't think I can eat that much though.
Headed into Trident's for dinner. Got some live music going on. And we have not been in here on this cruise yet. This is our view from our table in Trident's, and it is a very nice view. I do so enjoy it. Look at that. It's so pretty. What is the theme of Trident's?
The Little Mermaid. It's Triton. It's King Triton.
On the atrium, they have more photo opportunities for you for shutters. And they got another one on the other side of the atrium, so at least 3 different spots you can do tonight. Where are we off to, hon?
We are off to Azure to play 90s music trivia.
Even the trivia's. I got a trivia question for you. Why so much trivia?
Because it's fun.
Okay, good answer, good answer. Good answer. It's Family Feud. Good answer, good answer. Oh boy, and we're like the first ones in here. We're just eager to play.
I was gonna say, we could do something else. We've got like a half hour.
Ooh, you wanna play chess?
Well, let's play chess.
Who's ready for the 90s music trivia? My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Where's the necklace? Oh, it's here. Jack will never let go. Bye, Jack.
29? Wait a minute. How many points do you have?
30.
30?
Oh, time for a tiebreaker.
Time for a tiebreaker.
Dance off. Dance off. Dance off. Dance off.
We're good.
All right.
And we had ourselves a lovely dinner at Trident's tonight.
Yes.
What did you think?
Triton's, I will have to say, is my favorite menu of all. So I was very excited to eat in here this evening.
Well, in that case, let's get to it. What do we have?
So for appetizers, we both had the lobster and shrimp, which is cold. Very, very good. And then we also split the deep fried brie, which I thought was really good too.
Yeah, I've not had the deep fried brie on the ship before, and it was very good and all melty and gooey. Love cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. And then the next round?
Next round, we both went with the French onion soup because you have to have the French onion soup.
French onion soup, yes.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah, very good. We talked about this in when we ate at Trident's on our last cruise, that they don't put as much cheese on the top anymore, so it doesn't kind of melt off the side. You have to pick it off anymore. They're a lot more cautious on how much they put on there now, but it's still kind of miss still very good.
I do kind of miss it a little bit though. I do miss the tons of cheese, but it's still a very good soup. Yeah. And then for our entrees, we both did the Chateaubriand steak.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Very good. Mine was cooked to a perfect medium rare. Yours looked like it was done the same.
Yep.
The potatoes and green beans that came with it were both really good.
It's very good.
But you chose a second entree.
Yeah, I had their duck. And wow, that duck was very good. Kind of had a nice crispy skin to it. It was a duck breast sliced up, and then a leg. I thought it was very good. I'm glad I got it. It was something recommended by the server. So like I gotta get more of these second entrees because I just always go for the steak. But then there's these second ones, and you're on vacation. You can actually order as many entrees as you want. If you want to order one of everything, you can.
You can.
You can. Go hungry. but you can. Then after that, we had what for dessert?
My favorite dessert, the Grand Marnier souffle.
Ooh, you have to say that right with the at the end.
Yeah, sure. No, thank you. You had it as well, and yes again, I just said it's like my favorite dessert, so obviously I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then you also got a side of the creme brulee.
Yeah, we split the creme brulee.
We didn't split the creme brulee.
Okay, 90-10.
95-5.
Samantha.
98-2.
It was. You had a bite. Whatever. It was good.
Yeah, very creamy.
Much better than the Kahlua one the other day because I trusted her. She said, "Aren't you gonna get that thing?"
I told you I didn't notice there was Kahlua in it.
Yeah, whatever. You know how much I don't like coffee. Oh, don't hit me. Save it for after the video.
Jeez.
Anyway, so very nice meal at Triton's. After Triton's, we ran over to Azure. That's our
90s music trivia.
And of course, it's in the name, 90s music trivia. I had to name the song and the artist. How do we do?
30 out of 30.
Yep.
We tied for first.
And then they've been doing this thing here for tiebreakers. On this cruise, we haven't experienced before dance-offs. And we just said, no, we're not going to do it.
We're not dancers. We're not comfortable.
Yeah.
We're introverts. Like, give me all the other music questions. Like, seriously, I could kill somebody with 90s music trivia with all the knowledge I have. Throw those questions at me. Don't make me do a dance.
Yeah. I kind of refer to us as recovering introverts. So we do this. This is different. It's in talking to a camera, but like going up in front of people, sometimes it can be kind of mentally crippling.
Let's put it this way: when we got married, we didn't have a reception because we didn't want dancing.
Yeah, and our wedding was incredibly small with only family members because we didn't want to do anything in front of a bunch of people. So it's kind of nerve-wracking with the thought of having to go up to dance off. Enough of that. Small event. I mean, we already had hats, so we're good.
Yeah,
we were there. It's like. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. You're good. You take the hats.
Yeah,
we're fine. We've got one sitting right over here.
It was fun to still play. So, but we're gonna call it a night. We had a busy day here for our day at sea.
And we have to get up early tomorrow. We are in Ensenada. We do have another port adventure that we actually have to meet pretty early for. So
we're gonna say good night to y'all. But we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KB Tricks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and also help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. But again, thanks for joining us. We will see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.